want to talk about the life path numbers that should not get married early. Do not get married early. Don't marry anyone early. Number 1, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 11, number 22, and 33. Number 1 does not even support marriage. That energy is an individual energy. You are the builder, you are the foundation, you are the one that creates job for people. You are in pursuit of purpose. You are looking for how to fulfill destiny. And you do not give account or communicate whatever it is your plan is with anyone. You are very stubborn. So you will have relationship issue or marital issue because you are still in search of purpose. You don't really know what you really want. You are ambitious. You've not gathered enough information. You are not really matured. So you can have or you will have relationship issue or marital issue. And because that number 1 energy does not support relationship or marriage, so you really need to understand that life path 1 very well, how to deal with it, how to maintain it, how to operate with it before you get married. If not, you are going to have issues in your marital home. And because you are not answerable to anyone, you can't give account to anyone, you can't be submissive, or you can't communicate whatever your plan is with anyone, you are very stubborn, it's going to be that way. You will have issue. And life path number 3, because you are attracted to both male and female folks, you are a sociable person, you are someone that have to go out and meet people. You are going to travel out, you meet different people from the diverse world. You might be tempted, and you will be tempted if you are not grounded and disciplined. You will make a mistake, so do not marry early. So you can understand how to operate in life, because you will definitely be tempted. Little of work, plenty of money, but that doesn't mean you should be tempted, because you will meet different people. So do not marry early until you really understand what life is all about and how to operate in your marital life, what marriage is about, how to operate in your marital life. Now let's talk about life path 4. Life path 4 demands a lot. You have to work very hard. You don't have an helper. You are all by yourself. You don't see money all the time, once in a while, and when you see money, you have to invest it. So do not think of even going into any marriage now, because a lot is going to happen. You need to understand the spiritual aspect of number 4, how to maintain number 4, how to deal with it, because you are the law and order of the country. You have a lot to understand about the spirituality of number 4. That's why you can't marry early. You need to work very, very hard. If you do not work hard, you will not eat. You will not be able to feed your wife and your children. So do not dare get married. You are the one that builds, you are the one that creates job for people. You are the one that lay down the legacy, the foundation for people to climb on. You are the one that needs to be stable. You need stability in order to fulfill destiny. You can't be everywhere. You need to be consistent. You need to be stable in order to fulfill it. Let's talk about life path 5, because you are a freedom seeker. You can't stay in one place. You can't be confined. You can't be restricted, and you are easily attracted to both male and female folks. You have to be disciplined. You have to be grounded. You will travel. You will meet people and all that, and you can be tempted if care is not taken. You get tired of things easily. Do not marry early. Do not marry early. You need to be matured enough. You need to understand what marriage is all about. You need to have understand and see, and you need to understand and see the world the way it is. You need to have in-depth understanding about life, and you have to be mature to be able to handle marriage. So do not get married early. Now let's talk about life path number 7. That spiritual energy. That energy does not need companion. You need to understand how to operate with that energy before you can get married, because it doesn't even like relationship or marriage. If you do not have time for that energy, it will spoil your relationship and damage your marital life. So because number 7 is a very spiritual number, you have to create time so you can get messages from the divine. You need to really understand how to use number 7. And your head does not like noise at all. So you need to understand how to use number 7 before you can think of getting married. Because number 7, you usually have relationship issue or marital issue. So you need to have an in-depth understanding of how to manage your life path 7 before you can get married. Now let's talk about life path number 8. Number 8 as well, you should understand how to manage your life path number, because you are just like number 4. You are law and order. You should not cheat. You should be diligent at what you do, and a lot of envious people are around you. You're not your family are your problem. You need to really understand that life path number 4, how to operate with it. You need to make money, because if you do not understand it, you will have lots of problem in fulfilling destiny. You need to be matured in mind. You need to understand it, and then you can now think of getting married. Let's talk about life path number 9. It's also same as number 7. It's a spiritual number. You need to have a good understanding about how to operate life path number 9, because it's the year of completion. It's not the beginning, it's the ending of every beginning. So it's going to bring lots of chaos, negativity, confusion, trauma, and all that. So you have to be matured at heart. You need to have in-depth understanding about life, how to manage a home, how to be responsible. You need to have an in-depth understanding. In fact, you are an old soul. You should have an in-depth understanding about how to manage it, because a lot of different emotions, is going to be around you, will be happening to you, because it's a number of completion. So do not get married early. If not, you will make a mistake. Calm down, do your research, ask questions, get to know what your life path number is all about. In-depth understanding, not just the surface understanding or physical understanding before you get married. Now let's talk about life path 11, 22, and 33. They are all esoteric number and carries esoteric mission, whether you like it or not. In fact, that number 11, its energy is very powerful. Whether you are born on the 11, on the 11th day of any month, or in November, or your life path is 11, you should be able to understand that energy, and you should know if you are called for a spiritual mission purpose before you get married. Don't rush into marriage. If you rush in, you will rush out. Whether you are using 11, 22, or 33, you must understand the esoteric mission you have been called for. You can't contend with immortality. You can't contend with spirit. Same as number 7 and number 9. You should understand what your life path is all about, a spiritual meaning, not just the physical meaning, how to operate with it before you get married. Thank you very much. So all of these numbers I've mentioned, they are very powerful. Don't rush into marriage. Do not rush into marriage. Understand your life path very well. Understand your person. Move with the elders so they can advise you. They can enlighten you about your life path numbers before you get married, so you don't make a mistake. Thank you.